Alrighty guys, so I have played the Crew Motorfest here on my Xbox Series S, but I figured I have a PC here. We would check it out and see how much of a difference in terms of the graphics go. Now it's been a minute since I have made any kind of YouTube content, so hopefully everything goes good in here in terms of my streaming quality. Alright, so we're looking at game settings at the moment. Let's see. That's definitely not what I want. There we go. Video. Alright, so right there shows the RTX 4070. What do we want? Windows or borderless? Oh, looks like Windows. Alright. 4096 by 2160. Render scale, that's fine. Now, okay, TA improves image quality by merging, okay, frames. Or if you do both, additional blurs groups of pixels having sharp changes in brightness. Oh, okay, so you guys see a little bit like on the car right now with TAA, no reflections, and then a little bit of reflections, I guess. VSync on, this game does 30 and 60, so I was gonna say 60. Um, Usually if a game does 120, I like to cap it at 60, and it allows you to usually take games that are running at 4K. Um, from my experience, for what I play, you cap your games at 60, um, and then it will let you normally play on ultra settings, depending obviously on your graphics card. If you have anything above mine, 120 will probably work flawless. Because I've seen games run like 80 to 90, so not exactly hitting 120. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just hit 60. That's kind of like that sweet spot. It's way better than 30, obviously. All right. So I guess that's really it for here. Oh, hold on. I didn't see the top. So that was general. This is quality settings. So right now it's going to be under custom. I'm going to put them under ultra. And then as we go through here, I'm going to kind of look at exactly each one of these, because this is one of the games that Ubisoft actually shows you exactly what you're changing. Okay, now I don't know if you guys will visually be able to see this, because what I'm doing, or at least these images, um, actually no, you should be able to. Anyway, video preset low. Look at the car is what I'm gonna look at, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah. Okay, so more um, shadowing, I'm assuming is what that's doing. Okay, so that must be the shadowing. Okay, so that was low to medium. Actually, it's changing everything all together. High, more reflections and whatnot. And then ultra, and then custom, whatever that is. I guess that's just maxed out. This is texture filtering. This is the biggest thing that you'll see. So you can see like the road textures. It's, I guess, changing some stuff on there. Okay, shadows. That's the biggest thing right there. No shadows. Shadows around the car and the trees. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. Low train quality adds more like tracks, I guess. Now one thing I do like to do, this is like the fog. Depth of field. See the blurriness? That's off. That's on. I always like to turn this off just for that um, better thing. This is motion blur. I also like to shut this off. So depth of field just kind of adds like a blurriness effect out in the distance. Motion blurs when you obviously go fast or whatever. Apparently these also affect a small amount of VRAM on your card, so disabling both of those work. This one, the SSA AO Plus, doesn't seem to do much. Screen reflections. Obviously gotta have that on. Rear mirror reflections. Okay. Alright, so with my RTX 4070, 4K, all ultra settings other than depth of field and motion blur being off completely. Everything else 4096 by 2160. Obviously you guys ain't gonna quite see that here in the video. This is only being played at 1440p. I don't have a traditional internet, so I don't know if I could do 4K, but it would be something that we could definitely check out. And then they have image calibration, which is again just it'll be HDR effects and stuff, which I think last time I tried to do something on PC, I think I was playing the Division 2. I had HDR on, and it made my YouTube stream look really bad, so I've always just left that part off. Alright, so let's hop into the game here. I don't know if this is gonna carry progress
raw
over.
Power and ultra aggressive looks.
Okay, it looks like it
That's
does.
what American street racing is all about.
Okay guys, I gotta go start my grandma's washer or dryer, one or the other, real quick. So go ahead, give me just a second and we'll be right back.
A new playlist means new adventures, driver. You'll enter the world of muscle cars. Beware, you may never want to leave. Muscle cars are more than just a 70-year-old car trend. It's an entire chunk of the American car culture. to tons of people. Muscle cars are the epitome of what a vehicle should represent. Allure and power, with some crucial tweaks, and just the right amount of outside-of-the-box thinking. Cars in their fullest might and glory. Definition of a muscle car. They are sometimes described as American-made two-door sports cars with a powerful engine. But that's a little reductive, don't you think? Others define them by their V8 engines and rear-wheel drivetrains. The truth is, muscle cars are a philosophy. It's a creed more than anything else. Want to experience it for yourself? Well, good news. We're almost there. The American dream. It's punch it or punch out. No way around it.
Okay, so I just put a thing in my YouTube channel. If I should stay in there if anybody comes across the content later on.
What is next in line?
Also, so that I don't overtalk too loud. Do that when my headset is up to too loud. Yeah, the game already looks a lot better. Oh, also the other thing I wanted to say is...
Don't expect the first event to be a warm-up. Things will get tough real fast. But you'll be backed up by one of the festival's closest partners, Jim Hayfield, a rock star among car collectors.
I do have, you guys won't be able to see it, but I'm using the Xbox overlay performance thing or whatever. So I'll directly check into it. Right now we're doing about 55 frames per second.
That's not a figure of speech.
52.
Jim's an actual rock star.
So
Who just
far
so
my low
happens
was
to
50.
own one of
I
the
assume
greatest
if I'm
muscle car
driving
collections in the
into-
world. He's the person lending us all the cars you'll drive during this playlist. And he's got quite the lineup.
Okay. So low 50, I assume if I go in the wooded area, it would probably go down to low 40s. Right now, there's not much happening around here. Let me see if it changes. The 60s it smooths out. That's where we're at right now. But you can always try to go
The
high
tag's
settings
right
too.
there. A heartbeat, the song of a V8, music on. Turn up the volume if you dare.
I got all the music off, or at least I think maybe. Hopefully, YouTube and Twitch don't like playing music due to copyright reasons or whatever. I wish that wasn't a thing though. Like, if you're playing Farming Simulator or whatever, you just want to kind of sit back and tractor, maybe a John Deere or something, and you're just like, you know, kind of sit back and just have some fun. Alright, before we get started here, I don't even know what we're doing. Okay, vehicles. So, how much money do I even have? 935. Okay, so we might be able to actually buy us into a nicer vehicle. Let's actually check that out, actually. Let's see. What do I gotta go under for that shop? Vehicle catalog, I guess? Is that supposed to be kind of like the Dukes of Hazzard? I don't know. Okay. Is that a Ford Focus? Oh, it is. I used to have one. I don't remember the year. It's been a few years back when I first got my driver's license. But yeah, I can't think of that. So I'm assuming these are all like Fords and stuff. Let me see. Let me see what they have for Chevys. Because that's what I drive. These cars here would be pretty sick. How much are these? Oh, I have enough to buy something even like that. I wish you could, like, do they allow you to, like, preview the vehicle? No, they don't. Are these, like, rally cars? Maybe these ain't super. My computer makes a lot of noise where you hear the fan rev up and down. It's kind of annoying. Alright. So this one is obviously an Audi. So is that one. Okay. So maybe not necessary sports. That's what, a Bentley? For some reason I was gonna say Bugatti. That's a BMW. Here's one right there. So I want like something fast because I don't have like anything like that in the game yet. These are gonna be millions. So there's one right there. Oh shoot! Even got the Blaze guy. Oh, we better not even bother to look at those. Whatever that thing is, that's ugly. Let's look at the liveries real quick. For some reason, it's got this very unique purple. Why I went with that, I have no. Oh my God, you can get it as a U-Haul. Oh, there you go. Black it all out. Or you got the U-Haul. That's actually pretty cool. That's that's funny actually. I mean, I guess they were going for our Hawaii one, but the yellow one, it's a little jagged, don't you think? Oh, here you go. Hawaii State. Wait, is this supposed to be the sheriff's department or the state police? Oh, I don't like that. They put it backwards. They shouldn't have done that. They should have put it, sheriff the other way, but I don't know why you would put it on the hood though. That doesn't. I don't know if that's how they do it in real life or not, but That looks like the Outback. I don't really know what that one was supposed to be about. It's just got like that weird thing on the back. Here you go. U.S. Custom and Border Patrol. This one's actually looking pretty good. I don't know if I would have put Border Patrol on the back, on the side there, because it does look like, with the frame of it or whatever, it does make it look like it's going a little sideways there. I would have left that off even if it was there in real life. This one here looks pretty good. Looks like the logo should have went up a little bit. And then they were really smart. They didn't put nothing on the fronts or anything. I would have just had Border Patrol more on the back side there. And this is the LT model, apparently. What's this one? Honolulu Police. See, I wouldn't have even done the police that way because they got police right in with the Silverado there. Test that out there in a minute. Put some upgrades on it. Alright. Let's see. Ford Mustang GT Fastback it's called.
Okay. How's it going in there? Yeah, Jim here. I'm guessing you've been told I'll be tagging along. That is my car you're driving after all. All right, let's get straight into it. Rock on!
The one that I just took out all those...
I'm here because my boys at Motorfest needed the best possible lineup for this gig, and just so happens, I got the greatest models you can ask for in my garage. Here's the drill. I provide, you drive. That's one lap. Don't get shy now. Every car you'll use in this playlist are part of my personal collection. But hey, that's okay. This was my idea, so don't get all nervous about it. These ponies are made for rough handling. No matter how fast and harsh you drive, they can take it. And I've been told you know your way around cars anyway. No sweat, just go.
Well, that's cool. I didn't know the game was gonna cross over. So So,
Whether you're a musclehead or you're just here for the Discovery Tour, it doesn't matter. If you're into cars, you're gonna love this. Just listen to that V8, like a chunky, down-tuned guitar riff. Another lap to go. You got the path memorized? Then punch it.
make sure to hit something
That place kind of reminds me of Jackson, Wyoming. I played there a couple of times. You know, feel good, small town kind of vibe, mountain ranges. I know, we're in Hawaii, but the mind wanders. Gotta say, I like the climate here better. That's it. Fire it up. Great job, Iron Gun. Looks like Motorfest didn't BS me about you.
Alright, let me see if we can spruce this up a little bit. Maybe like take the upgrades off of this, maybe? I don't know, actually I don't know if you can do that on this one or not. That was the Crew too, that you were always able to do that on. What in the world did I just do? I don't know what I did. Oh, here you go, upgrades. What are T1s? Tire performance adjustments, hold on. So these are just, oh, these are gearboxes, okay. Performance part level adjustments at the maximum for Street Tier 1. Oh, okay. I had a T2 on it, but these are T1s underneath, so I'm not really for sure. Alright, what's our max speed? I can't tell from this. Whatever. It's fine. Oh yeah, she's off after. Look at that.
You can't talk about American muscle cars without talking drag racing. The two are pretty much intertwined. Muscle cars became popular during the 60s. At the time, they were mostly rear-wheel drive cars made from affordable everyday vehicle bases, but equipped with powerful V8 engines from much larger machines. One of the goals in making such performance-focused cars was covering a quarter mile as fast as possible. Can you guess which motor racing sport is about going all out for that very distance? Indeed, drag racing. There's a strip real close.
Dark over
A
here.
proper try is better than 1,000 words.
Just slam it right into the ground.
Drag racing time. Don't overthink, just burn and fly.
I don't Oh, right. Defense.
Well, now that was some run.
Easy enough, huh? Usually, yeah. I was gonna say.
Keep that gauge in the green zone. A good burn is essential here. Yeah, that was
So I
gnarly.
guess you
Let's do it
just
again.
and then do the nitrous at the end, maybe.
Burn that rubber.
Oh, I messed that one up, didn't I? That's right. I was looking at YouTube.
You've got
I was
pipes.
still slower.
Like a backup singer in a metal band.
How far is it?
Muscle cars are a
Not
call
very
for
far, but-
freedom.
I'd take the Ellie.
The freedom to turn an ordinary car into a vehicular marvel, with a state of mind far away from luxury brand strategies and pricing, and the freedom you feel from actually being behind the wheel of said cars. But Jim should be much better than I am at conveying emotions. He's human after all.
Apparently got a I can't believe they don't have like a light on this one. I remember I did. I said it probably would coming into these trees. High settings are almost what I would recommend when it comes to 4K games. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this part. We'll look into it after I'm done here. I was earlier just playing some, we didn't stream it, Dead Island 2.
Hey, dude, we're back. This time it's one of those
That
outrun
actually
type of events.
helped out a little
Drive
bit.
fast, hit the checkpoints on time. It's just like that rad game from the 80s.
For as far as the frame rate goes. And you usually want to do it in a heavily populated area, so like in this game.
You digging the soundtrack?
Trees.
It's the spot, right?
That way when you go to change the settings or whatever, you see.
That's my mixtape we're listening to. Meshes well with the sound of the engines, you feel me? I couldn't put you
Mine
through a
shut
muscle
off,
car
I
ride
can't hear
without some
anything.
proper riffs, could I?
I made it worse than what it needed to be right now.
What kind of vibe are you getting from that Mustang GT? The thing about muscle cars is it's all about that optimal weight-power ratio, which brings top-notch performance, that sweet spot.
It's definitely not like smooth 60 frames per second, that's for sure. It's usually about the low 45 to 50 just for like direct in the trees. And even if you do gotta lower it a little bit, the fact that the resolution gigs
Past this
long,
point,
it's
you're
still
in for
going
a
to be better than
serious
the
series
Xbox
of turns.
Series X,
Make sure to stay on the road.
which I haven't actually got to see what that one looks like. The frame rates and stuff are a lot more optimized on that. So PC, you just gotta adjust the settings a
Told ya.
little bit.
And there's more coming. But hey, curves are part of the fun.
Oh, I tend to think might do a bunch of different things. Actually, don't have to go to Word, so Monday and Tuesday, and then I go back Christmas Eve for like 5 hours, like a half a day, and then obviously Thursday. Yeah, see, it's smooth here at about 56 FPS. So you'll see about adjusting the settings there a little bit. Going on the road. Look at all those scratches, dude.
Hang in there. Just a few more and you'll reach the finish line.
Got some more curves. Yeah, once it hits about 45 frames per second, you can really see it not be smooth.
You're out of the woods. Finish big.
Once
This
it gets about
gig's
50 to
all
60,
gravy for you. Am I
you're
right?
pretty much good. Out of here to redeem quickly. Let's see if we can adjust that. So, like I said, the sweet spot is going to be 60 frames per second. Okay, about 50 is what we're sitting at right now. So let's see if we can get us locked into 60. I always end up hitting the wrong settings on here anyway. Alright, so we're going to go to video again. RTX 4070. Windows borderless, obviously 4096 by 2160. So we got all the good bells and whistles, 60 FPS. But we're going to have to bounce this down a little bit. Okay, so we're bringing our VRAM from, got a 12 gig card, 4.86 gigabytes to 4.57. In terms of quality, it does nudge it down quite a bit, but I think high settings are more what the Series X is probably doing anyway. So, and then just turn your VRAM or the depth of field and motion blur back off. That will bring you from, what was it, like 456 to 451. So about 6 to 8, almost another gig that you're saving yourselves. Alright, we'll turn those ones back up so I don't make our game look totally bad. Okay, so basically a little over 4.5 gigabytes. So, not shabby. And then image quality, that's not going to do you any good. Okay, so make sure it saves. It did. Alright, we were sitting at 50. The same spot. Still 50. Get out
Before
of the
moving on to
area.
the next freedom-infused event, we're going to make an extra stop. We have a little surprise for you. Although in this case, little may be a poor choice of words. Just head towards the beach and you'll understand. We're real close.
Yeah, see, it's back down to 40. So maybe it doesn't really matter if you those settings. I guess I'll just bump it back up, I guess. Some games it doesn't matter what you do, it's maybe it's more CPU intensive than GPU. settings. Here we go. Video. Yeah, so you can see all of this is already on. So yeah, so we'll just bump it back up because I'm not seeing a big difference. I'll even leave the beat for everything on. We'll just max the whole game out. Wait, how am I lower? Hold on. That didn't make any sense. Hold on, maybe it hasn't saved. I think it's up now. Hold up. Yeah, so I don't think the frame rate actually really matters too much. You think we may try GTA after this? After I do a couple things around my house that I thought this year. And I used to do 4K on there, and it turned out to be really bad. Very scary, but I did change some active.
So this is how it's gonna be.
Settings.
All right. Let's do this. Monster trucks need monster beats. I've got the perfect hip-hop jewel for this crowd.
A lot of the triple
This giant obviously won't handle like a regular Mustang GT. Lucky for you, this is a 2-lap race. You got 1 lap to find your footing and 1 to feed your opponent some dirt.
The little rewind thing is kind of cool. How you can like transfer the weight of the vehicle. Definitely not how real life works. When you're in the air, you have like nothing to go.
Here comes the jump. Now let's crank it to 11. Monster trucks popped up in the late 70s, mostly just for showboating. They only really became a thing in the 80s. Man, that decade truly was something. You made it through the first lap. Time to crush and destroy. American monster trucks are used in 2 types of competitions, freestyle stunt and racing. Given Motorfest's racing DNA, we obviously went for the latter. Don't be afraid to use these banked ramps. Ready for takeoff? Yeah!
like it never happened.
What happened? Alright, I see.
It's like it never happened.
Oh, yeah. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me... Ah, I forgot the rest. Monster performance, dude. You put on quite a show.
Now, back on track. We're heading north for a race through the swamp this time. Don't worry, you'll still be driving a muscle car. The Mustang GT from 2011 is waiting for you as we speak. Except this unit is custom made for off-roading. Jim's passion for muscle cars is not restricted to asphalt. That man would drive muscle cars on the moon if he could.